Howdy, James here from Kicks Maryland, and I'm back to another review. Today is August 22nd, and Jordan just dropped their latest laser pack. It includes the Jordan 3 and the Air Jordan 1, and I decided to get both of them. Before I get them out of the boxes and take a look at them, if you could please hit that subscribe button, I really would appreciate it. And then also follow me along on socials at Kicks Maryland. So Jordan, after a couple of years, has now released another laser pack. We know that it kind of started off with a 1 of 1 for Jordan's birthday, and then they did it on the Jordan 20 and the 4s and so forth. So today they released the Jordan 3 and then the Jordan 1 in what essentially is obviously a laser pack. They didn't come together, they were sold separately. Going to take them out of the box, we'll take a look at them and we'll see what you think. Okay, so like I said, the Jordan laser story actually goes back to 2003 when designer Mark Smith created a 1-on-1 laser etched Air Jordan 3 for Michael Jordan's 40th birthday. The idea was then brought to the public in a much bigger way with the Air Jordan 20 in 2005. The laser pattern isn't just random artwork, it was designed as a visual autobiography for Michael Jordan with more than 200 tiny icons representing different parts of his life and his career, from his childhood and family to basketball achievements, championships, and other moments that helped build the Jordan legacy. Mark Smith himself, the designer, described it as a sort of living tapestry of Michael Jordan's story. That artwork later appeared on models like the famous Jordan 4, and now in 2026, Jordan had brought back the laser concept with the Air Jordan 3 and the Air Jordan 1, which is actually inspired by the original 1-on-1 pair from 2003, bringing the storytelling through laser etching concept to a new generation. And also it looks like this isn't just the beginning, as we'll probably be getting the Jordan 4 laser pack is expected to return in 2027. Okay, so starting off with the Air Jordan 1. So it comes in this black charcoaly kind of base. Then you get the laser etching on the front of the toe and the sides all the way up past the swoosh and stuff. Very, very kind of clean, subtle. Comes with like a somewhat of a dark gum sole, which is nice. And then kind of finished off with the Air Jordan wings on the back in red, as well as the Nike Air on the tongue in red. I have seen some people put in red laces on it, which look quite cool. But it comes with just a pair of black laces, and that's all you get in here, which is fine, because I think that's actually kind of probably an easier kind of color to wear. But again, it kind of has that laser detailing with those different kind of pieces of artwork to represent Jordan's history and career and everything along the side in a little bit more subtle, kind of blends a little bit better into the shoe than as you can see kind of in the 3s. So saying that, with the 3s, it's more of a okay, so with the 3s, it's more of a white base with that Palomino kind of brown that we've now seen on some Air Jordan 1s and so forth. So you get the brown suede on the back heel tab, and also kind of at the very base of the toe box. Then it kind of comes with this full white leather with the brown etched into it, which is a little more obvious, not as subtle as on the Jordan 1, and kind of is a lot easier to see all the different pieces of artwork, like a little Air Jordan 3 here, fishing, H for Howard, kind of the other person that was influential in his life within the Jordan brand, the sole of a Air Jordan 7, I believe it is, and kind of looking around, I mean, it looks like a piece of steak, Air Mike, there's a lot of stuff, security, golf cart, motorbike. And one thing I think that's interesting is that every pair, I believe, was made somewhat different. So what looks on this shoe isn't the same that's on this shoe. And then again, I would think the same thing from what I understand is that the design on this pair won't be the same as this pair, and pairs that you might purchase aren't all going to look the same either. So overall, I do think that the etching, the laser etching, was a awesome concept when it first released. I know that the Jordan 4 is probably right now the grail, other than probably Jordan's own 1 of 1, in terms of which model. I know the 5s also look quite good, but the 4s with the white, I think probably are the most pair that kind of resonate with the majority of the sneakerheads out there. So kind of interesting to hear that we might be getting those back in 2027. But again, I'm going to take some closer photos of the shoe and then also some on-foot shots at some point. But again, please hit that subscribe button, then also follow me along on Instagram at Kicksomaryland so you can see those on-foot shots. That is where I post them, and I'll be back again with another review soon.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look.